And I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me. I can feel something, or what can it be?
Welcome to Season 5 of Band Baajaa Bride. A season that celebrates love with people who make it happen year after year. A season that makes not just the bride beautiful but transforms the Jodi too. A season that sees visionary Sabyasachi celebrate this Jodi along with everything that epitomizes India. His love for colors, his intricate designs, his meticulous creations. This is a season for revival of the old. And a season celebrating some things new. A new face, a new energy, a beautiful host, Vashita. She lights the screen like she lights up the bride's lives. And today, Team BBB is together once again to turn bridal dreams into reality with our very first wedding in Goa.
I can't believe that it started drizzling, huh?
But it's supposed to be very auspicious when it rains before a wedding.
Yeah, I know, but Frisha, considering it's an outdoor wedding, how many hours to go?
I think we have 4 hours. 4 hours? We have only 4 hours before the wedding.
हेलो को-एंकर्स, यहाँ क्या हो रहा है भाई? मतलब आप दोनों ही हैं या मैं भी included हूँ? 4 घंटे for the wedding, very auspicious, very beautiful. I'm in Goa. What is going on? Somebody tell me about this couple, please.
Okay.
I feel useless.
Bharat is feeling left out.
Useless.
Well, Frisha, you can fill him in.
So basically, thousands of applications that we got this year.
Yes.
Sabya has gone through each and every one of them and he has picked this Jodi.
बहुत बढ़िया यार, लेकिन कोई मुझे ये बताएगा कि इस जोड़ी में ऐसा क्या खास है that Sabyasachi?
1 minute. Frisha, do you remember the first time we met them?
The first time we met them, मैं बस एक ही word बोलूँ. Music.
Music.
Ting, 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 ting.
La la la.
While it's pouring, think about music.
One, two, three, we
Believe all night and day as we walk the family way together. We are the best at what we do.
We laugh and joke and play, but we always start to play.
Together we are the best at what we do. We are the best. We beat the rest.
At 40, life can still surprise me. Just imagine the situation. A father, a mother, and their son jamming together before their wedding.
Pray the love to last. We are the best. We beat the rest. तेरी ऐसी तैसी हम हैं एक blast. Now we stand with all our pride.
featuring Band Baajaa Bride.
We wear the best, we beat the best in all we do. We are alright as we stand. It's a song of family band together. We are the
I know
best.
what you're thinking. Second marriage for both of them. She also has a son from her first marriage who happens to be 7 years old. What a Band Baajaa Bride Jodi. I can't call it a Jodi. What a Band Baajaa Bride family.
We believe all night and day as we move the family way. Together we are the best at what we do.
Well, come, let's sit down for a chat. So who wrote the song?
We did.
That's a good cue. We did.
Yeah. And how long did it take you all to put it together?
1.5 hours. Hi, I'm Vashita Mehra. I'm 37 years old. I've served in the Indian Army for 8 years. After leaving Army, I've moved to Bangalore as a security consultant for Microsoft. Right now, I'm at the best moment of my life. I'm a mom to a fantastic 7-year-old kid, Kavin. He's the apple of my eye, literally. I'm getting married to someone I met and who loves me adorably, and I love him.
I thought you were a drummer.
Actually, I'm. I've been a drummer for the last 16 years professionally. Hi, I'm Christopher Powell. I'm a musician by profession, and I've previously been a drummer with my previous band Euphoria, and currently I have my own band now called Bandish. And that's it. I live my life, I live it my way, and I live it musically.
Do you like music?
Yeah, I have my own guitar.
You have your own guitar?
Yes, he does.
You play the guitar?
We have our little jams at home.
So that's the connection. Music is the connection.
Music is the connection.
So tell me, how did you guys meet?
Oh, that's a very nice story, very interesting, and that's what, you start believing in destiny. I met Chris at a concert where his band Bandish was performing. After meeting him, I started believing in destiny and fate because in the first place, I never intended to go to the concert. We saw the performance and I was blown away. I mean, his drumming just did that to me. And next day, Facebook. I get a friend request from Christopher. I accepted the friend request. Slowly, gradually, this friendship turned into a mutual liking, a mutual admiration, and shortly we were dating each other.
So I guess after about 3 months of dating her, I realized that I am falling for her. I kept falling deeper and deeper and deeper until I told her I'm in love with you.
On 14th of February this year, Chris proposed to me for marriage and he had planned it as a surprise for me. So the boat ride to off an island where he had decorated everything with roses. There was a bonfire, there was champagne, there was wine. Me and Kevin and Chris. That's where we got engaged.
One superb family unit, and you're not a team, which I love. So I'm going to make sure that everyone gets their fair share of makeovers. And that includes you as well, Chris. I hope you're going to cooperate with me.
Is this Band Baajaa Bride or Band Baajaa Bride groom?
This is Band Baajaa Bride, the Jodi special.
Awesome.
It's not the Jodi special, it's the family special.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to let mom and dad have their conversation about their clothes and they can figure all that out.
What about my clothes?
You need clothes?
Yeah, I need to wear them. Would I come up without clothes?
Yes, Sabya, tell us, what about his clothes?
Well, interesting question. I'll think about it. But this young lady is going to take you for something far more exciting.
Okay, fine.
All right, we'll catch you up soon.
See you.
See you.
It was fantastic talking to both of them. Trisha was fun and Sabyasachi was so warm. It just felt great, that someone of that magnum stature is kind of taking such a keen interest in your life and genuinely wanting to know what Chris is, what Vashita is, and most importantly, what Kevin is.
Vashita, there was a reason why we asked Kevin to leave because I wanted to ask you some questions. Well, it's second time round for both of you and you have a child from the first marriage. Did you find any difficulties in kind of coming around and facing reality?
I've been married before and Kevin is from my first marriage. Due to personal reasons, the relationship or the marriage could not work out. We separated finally. When we did separate, I had Kevin with me and he was 3 years old. So it was a very disturbing time for me, more as a mother than as a woman. Because I just I wasn't able to comprehend that what it would do to the psyche of my son because he was my whole and soul aim, But as we moved on, as Kevin grew up, as I grew up with Kevin, we grew together. And the last 3 years till I met him, it was just me and Kevin.
And when another man comes into the picture, what happens to that equation?
So when Chris and I happened and we wanted to take it further, the most important question in my head was, how would Chris and Kevin get along? So I moved to Bangalore and invited Chris to stay with me. My whole deal was that Kevin needs to adjust to you.
Yes.
Kevin needs to accept you. Kevin needs to be okay with the fact that you are entering our life and now it's not going to be a tag team but it's going to be a trio.
You wanted to test it out before committing to a marriage? Because what if your son has resentment later on?
Absolutely.
There's no backing out.
Absolutely. Yes.
And I have to tell you, you're a wonderful man. Because it's not that easy to commit to a woman who has a child from the first marriage. Because I know the pressures that it can bring with it.
Marriage is not a joke. This is my second marriage too. So I did think about it because it was a big move. But after thinking about it, I guess it was the right thing to do. If you love someone, then you got to take that extra step, you got to walk that extra mile.
Chris came over and Kavin slowly and steadily started taking to Chris. And after 4 years in his life, Kavin had a man in his life, a father figure in his life.
Fortunately, our bonding has grown to an extent of him calling me Dada. You know, I have never been called that ever in my life. So he's already hit the spot, you know. So I'm glad I took this step.
You know, there's a reason why you're on Band Baajaa Bride today. I think you're a wonderfully progressive couple. And on that note, we shall discuss some lighter things. What do you want to wear for your wedding?
Oh, that's what I've been waiting to discuss. I'm going to wear a lehenga, obviously. And I want to wear something in gold and copper. Because I saw some of your designs in those kind of hues and I was blown away.
So you've seen something from my Couture Week collection which was called Opium, which was in gold and silver and copper, and we had Netra wearing a very beautiful lehenga which was actually a showstopper lehenga.
I showed that
Showed that to me and I actually picked that one as well.
Okay, that's the one that you're getting. Give me a 5.
You need a heart on that. Thank you so much. Thank you. He said you're getting the showstopper lehenga for your wedding. I kind of just felt very emotional, very touched and very awed by what had just happened to me. You know, he was giving me a showstopper lehenga. I just wanted a Sabyasachi lehenga. I'm getting a showstopper lehenga now. It's fantastic.
Here, can I say something to you? Good things happen to good people. And at the end, everything falls into place and you get what you want. Like the both of you.
That's true, really. that's been true so far.
But aap bataiye, what can we make for you?
I really don't know. I've left the choice to her.
Can you leave the choice to me?
All yours.
Okay. I was thinking because it's going to get a little warm. Embroidered waistcoat. And the cute little addition is, cute as a button, I'm going to make exactly the same thing for your son.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that. It sounds too good to be true. I'm waiting.
No, nothing's too good to be true because it's all true and real. It's happening. And on that note, stop crying. Go for your makeovers. And before we leave, and before I see you at the store, the three of us should hug. We should just do it. Right now.
Right now.
Thank you so much.
Makeover process has begun. Now, getting married can be a very exhausting process for any bride. I think it's even more tiring if you're a mommy bride. So what I've decided to do is bring her here to Charishma, where she's going to engage in a Turkish bath. It's called as the hammam. Not that she needs a bath, but what it is an age-old tradition where she can just relax and align. This traditional Moroccan ritual, it involves a number of steps. So in case you don't have access to a hammam bath, what we've decided to do is give you a few DIY tips, things that actually exist in your kitchen that you can use that allow you to be stress-free before your big day. Step 1 in the hammam bath is the milk abhishek. So what you can do is take a little bit of malai and rose water, mix the two together and gently massage it onto your skin. Next, it's time to remove all the negativity from the body. And in the hammam bath, that is done through a water ritual.
I am laying a lullaby beneath the sky to cover the fallen world. I'll fly from the shadow below. Is all.
Now that your chakras are feeling all aligned, it's time to remove the dead cells from your skin. What you can do at home is take a little bit of rava, kacha rava, soak it for 20 minutes. In that, mix a little lemon and honey and rub it all over your skin.
I am spinning a melody.
And the last and final step is the very indulgent soap foam massage. Now it's very difficult to try and do this at home, but what you can do is take a little milk, mix a little kesar in it and wash your face.
For you to silence me with songs of endless love is always now and forever.
Follow these very simple steps at home, and like my bride Vashita, you too will feel relaxed and rejuvenated.
I was relaxed, comforted and absolutely, centered. I love the experience. I cannot wait for what's coming next in my makeovers.
While mommy's enjoying her pampering on BBB, how could we not plan a surprise for our little rock star cousin? And go on, go shopping! We at Band Baajaa Bride make sure that we'll indulge you no matter how old you are. And here at my family special, I can't let my little rock star cousin be left far behind. It's not just about how Chris has accepted this family, but it's about how Kavin has opened his heart out to him and embraced him as his new dad.
Let's something potato.
Salute you, buddy.
What a touch, guys. Hamam for the bride, hamless for the kid. हमारे कोई दूल्हे राजा को, हमारे ड्रमर साहब को कोई पूछ रहा है कि नहीं पूछ रहा?
Obviously, how can I leave my groom behind? You have to see what we did for him.
Tell me.
It's time for Vashita and Chris to prep and prime their skin and get ready for their wedding day. I've got them here to Dr. Bindu Salekar's clinic. Let's see what she has to say.
When I examined Chris, what I found that his face, there was a lot of pigmentation because he has been going out in the sun without wearing a sunscreen. Next, I examined Vashita. She has freckles, which were her main concern. Let's start the treatment plan right away. For Chris, I used the fractional Q-switch laser. And following that, I gave him a peel, which will help him lighten the pigmentation. For Vashita, I gave her the Angelina Jolie triad treatment, which consisted of first exfoliating her skin, followed by laser toning, followed by a peel, which helped to lighten her freckles.
The Angelina Jolie treatment was a very nice experience. The freckles that I have had since I was a teenager looked absolutely and considerably light.
The BBB journey of Vashita and Chris started with a musical meeting with Sabya.
We are the best. We beat the rest. तेरी ऐसी तैसी हम हैं एक blast.
Followed by some masti for Kavin and skin pampering and treatment for the couple. Now it's time for the Jodi to get into the world of Sabya's masterpieces at his new store in Kala Ghoda.
When I'm looking at you and you're looking at me,